Welcome. I am Eric with Muathe.com, and I greet you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. So with about 5 minutes before the US markets open, I noticed that there's a stock that is down significantly, and of course I went to check and see what the chart looked like before the market opened. So this is 5 minutes before the US market open. This is how the futures are trading. All right, so the stock is ALLK. Now, if you own this stock, unfortunately, overnight, it has really dropped. In fact, let's see here, again, with about 5 minutes to go, the stock is called to gap down by a massive 87%. Now, obviously, nobody wants to experience this. 87% overnight is a big drop, and honestly, very, very, very unusual situation to drop by this much. All right, so let's take this unfortunate opportunity for those who own the stock, that is. But for those of us who are just learning the charts here, we can take a look at what the monthly chart looked like as of last night's close or yesterday's close. So remember, I've been talking about for a while this concept that I call the ultimate Muathe sell signal. Now, it is the exact opposite to the other concept I talk about, which is the ultimate Muathe breakout. Now, in this particular instant, if we take a look at where the RSI and MACDs were, we can see that we were very close, if not doing our best, to hold the 3-year RSI lows line. So the stock was doing its best to recover there, but we can see that the MACDs, if not both MACDs, were already trading at 3-year lows. So right there we have the minimum requirements. MACD at 3-year lows, RSI was very close to 3-year lows, or put another way, the risk to break to 3-year lows was very high, but the stock was doing its best to hold. The point here that I'm trying to make is, whenever you see a stock close to 3-year lows, the risk is very high that things could just go low. Now remember, this stock was actually doing the best it could, which is hold the line, and was starting to build up. So this building up is exactly what was needed to start building for a future breakout. Now remember, for those of us who play breakouts, this had no interest to us. Zero interest. Why? Because the only time we show an interest in a stock is when it is showing upside momentum, when things seem to be lined up and prices are breaking to new levels. This is an area where we would show interest. Otherwise, where it was trading over the last couple of months, in fact, for the entire 2021 year, would generally have been of no interest. And so I'm going to wait for the market to open here in a little bit. And once that market open, we're going to be able to take a look at the price as it is. So we have about 30 seconds. Now, something I should say while we wait for the market to open here so we can see what the chart looks like is another aspect of this ultimate Muathe sell signal. Again, links are going to be in the description. Is be on the lookout whenever an instrument drops below RSI 38.2, especially if this takes place. There's the bell. Especially if this break below 38.2 takes place, while also breaking to 3-year lows on the RSI, and while also breaking to 3-year lows on the MACDs, this type of a break and also dropping below RSI 38.2 always feels like, quote unquote, like a crash. All right, so let's take a look here. Quick look at where the markets are trading as we open here for the session, December 22nd. So the general market pretty much for the most part unchanged. And now let's take a look at what the stock looks like. Again, quick view of yesterday's look, what it looked like yesterday. And so I'm going to update this. And now we can see the big drop. And again, as I was saying, is whenever you see an instrument plunge and drop below 38.2, in dropping below 38.2, generally, it tends to be an aggressive phase, and we can experience that as traders as what can be termed as a crush. Down 87% is a crush by all means. So if we take a look at what the MACDs and the RSIs look like now, we can see that the concept I do my best to highlight and teach is now in full display. I know it's not a fair example because this is a cherry pick of something that happened overnight, but I've discussed this concept over many years. And so it's not something new. It's just a reaffirmation of this concept. Again, there are going to be links in the description of the video. So be on the lookout for a concept. Free examples, lots of examples. Ultimate Muathe sell signal. And for those who know this other concept, which is the bullish concept, the bullish version, Ultimate Muathe breakout. So look out for the links in the description if you're looking for more free information about this concept. And for those who own the stock overnight, I empathize with your situation. I am Eric with Muathe.com, and I leave you, beloveds, as I found you, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth, therefore, rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one creator. Adonai.